As you can judge by those lines, I did a perfect drift, which I didn't. So, a little bit of backstory. I was going around this corner and then I wanted to take the bike out, but I kind of went with one wheel over this bit of gravel. And that, of course, I didn't plan in, so I tried to X-maneuver it, but it was way too gone. And then we kind of went there. It probably looks worse than it actually is. The mirror, of course, popped in, as the mirror does, but inside everything looks fine. No airbags deployed, thankfully. So, you know, we're good on that department. And the mirror, see, that's fine, and the front has a bit of plastic. But now comes the great question of what do I do? And I believe I will just have to find some kind of farmer, or I'll try to call my insurance, but my insurance guy isn't answering, so wish me luck. So, we kind of crashed the car, like it was already seen, and now kind of the police has arrived, and you know that they are doing their thing over there, and they called the tow truck, and as it seems right now, I'm gonna get taken to the police station. Whatever, German police always doing their stuff, triple and quadruple, as much as they should. The car itself is fine, so like if we go to the car, the engine seems fine. What we have noticed is, if you look at the wheels here, they are turning to the right here. They are also a little bit turning to the right. It is possible that the steering rack is broken or something, but besides that it's fine. Like, it didn't blow any airbags, that is good, and I shut the engine off immediately, so it's not starved of any oil or anything. And we took the second car, which you also now will see on the channel. It was planned to do a service with the car, but you will meet it. This is Kneba. Kneba has been in my collection for just about 6 months. I've done more or less 25,000 kilometers with this thing, as well as a road trip to Sweden and back, where the car just works. It just works. This car, I mean, I've had it for 6 days and it's in a ditch, but this car just works. It's also front wheel drive, and going from front wheel drive to rear wheel drive is a bit of a, I would say, headache, but you know, it's fine, you know. So we will wait for the tow truck and I'll keep you updated. Yeah, let that guy pass. Okay. Good morning! It is the next day after the crash, and we've made it back to the crash site to talk about a few things and show you around. First thing, the car is not here because the car is impounded. The tow truck took the car to their place, and you know, I have to pay for that. I called the guy this morning and he said it would be more or less 600 bucks plus 25 bucks for every day that the car stands there. Plus you kind of gotta get it back to here, so taking everything into account, that's probably gonna be around 1,000 bucks to kind of bring the car here, which is why I have, like in the last video said, made a Patreon account, and on there basically what you will get for your money is you will get all of the videos, all of everything a day sooner. You will be put a little bit more behind the scenes than, for example, the average YouTube viewer, which a lot of other places do, and I believe is a fair trade for your money. Next thing, of course, is we can't get rid of that. This beautiful side. Over there we have a hole, which I will show you. So, this is the beautiful crash site. There is a hole that hasn't been there before, so I believe I should get into landscaping, you know. There's constantly people needing holes, and I believe I am quite good at doing that. But jokes aside, car was more or less in the ditch front first, but it didn't go in very fast. So after the crash, there was only some subtle damage in the front, which isn't that bad, taking everything into account. And taking into account that I could have very possibly died if I would have had hit that tree over there. So, you know, it's not that bad. Somewhere in here there has to be that thing when we can't get rid of that. When I put it, kind of threw it away. There it is. So, Now talking about the legal stuff. After the accident happened, I went back home, got a guy that wanted to pull the car out with a tractor. In the meantime, someone came around, called the police. Nothing wrong with that, but they just told the police lies. They said that someone else was in the car while they were not, and that had to be cleared up, which is why I'm wearing that too. They made a few blood tests to make sure that I'm alive, which I am indeed, so we can pull it off. And I kind of lost my license, which generally said would be bad, but I'm not that worried about it, I think. There is something planned to kind of get the license back and all of that. It's all in process. I got a good lawyer, so it should work. What I'm mostly worried about is just that something in the car broke, like the radiator in the front, that could potentially be cracked, because I wasn't able to see that day. But in the next video, when the car will be hopefully back, we will inspect the car and talk about it. Didn't think that the second video would look like that. Planned was a bit of mechanical work, which like we can see kind of didn't work out. And that would be that, I think. Kind of more or less what happened. I am safe, thankfully, no airbags deployed whatsoever, so it wasn't a big crash or anything, it just looked spectacular. So I'm fine. The car probably is fine too. I am a bit in financial trouble, like a bit much maybe, because the car in itself, but talking about finances, the car itself cost me 1,700 euros. Then came the transport, a big road trip from as north in Germany as you can get, because quite literally a few hundred meters behind the camera, the ocean starts, and the nickname for this place is the end of the world. So from the end of the world, we kind of drove 600 kilometers to get the car, and then drove 600 kilometers back up to bring the car here. Yesterday was the last day where the car was kind of registered on its temporary plates, and I wanted to find the limits of the car, which I can safely say that I did find. Just not in a matter that I did expect, or I believe anyone else for that matter. I'm a bit hopeless because, well, it is a bit of a pickle that I'm in, but this will not stop me from making YouTube videos. I bought the car to make videos. Every week one video about the car, or something about the car. It was supposed to be a project series, and now it's a pretty good project series, because that is not what anyone plans for. I don't know if you can fix that, but that's gonna fix itself. The car not so much. From, like I said, what I've seen, the front is a bit shattered, so it will need a new front. But besides that, it looks good. Like the steering coupling, nothing's broken. Suspension-wise, it kind of looks okay too. But like I said, when we have the car, we'll take a look at it, judge what happened, fix it, of course. I made a mistake, I have to own it. And by the time it should be done, I should also have my driver's license back, which we'll use to take the car back here and hopefully not land in a ditch this time. For you, I would be really happy if you could like and subscribe, follow to see my journey. It will be a journey, and it will be a fun one for you to watch while I fall on my face. As a kind of last thing, this crash site, yeah, it does look worse than it is, doesn't it? But that all will be in next week's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and that you don't land in a ditch. And we'll see each other very soon. Bye. It is finally back. It has been 6 days and the car has been at the tow truck guy. He has finally brought it back, and I haven't even looked at everything that's been going on. So let's do that. As we can see, the car has a little bit of damage. This part here has been damaged before. But what's new is this kind of clip here being broken. This part here being broken. And this part here being not even in there. And this part you can cook, but you know, those are the plastic clips. The bumper itself seems to be in good condition. There's a little nick here, but that's been there before too. Here's a little crack, but you know, all in all, it's good. Everything still opens and closes without a problem. And the most important part is the license plate, baby. Of course, the mirrors popped in as the mirrors. Same thing on the other side. But a little trick that I've learned to kind of help with that is you press down here and you fold the mirror, and then it's gonna just pop into place. Same thing you do on the other side. You take the mirror, you press down, and boop, it just goes into place. Works brilliantly. The antenna is still broken. And there's a bit of electrical tape. Ooh! Underneath the electrical tape, there's Gorilla Tape. Ooh. I believe someone might have hit something with this thing. Oh yeah, of course. I have none of my tools because my mom gave them away to our neighbors, which, well, I get it. Their dishwasher is broken and they had to fix that. But now I do not have any tools to do anything myself, so you know, bit of a pickle myself. Like this car wouldn't be a pickle itself, but we'll get that. First you have to pull it off. And there it is. And yeah. And then it's not broken, but it's better days. Also, I apologize if I will have any stains on my clothing. It has been, the last few days has been just work. You can see that. The last few days have been just work. And, well, I kind of didn't have any time to change now that the delivery guy came and brought the car. But here, interior-wise, it looks good too. So they said that they have stored it in a warehouse, which it does seem like, because, like I said, there is no roof. That's gonna be expensive. And the front luggage compartment, see, I learned, is also pretty good, although I don't, yeah. Everything's like a GB, so that is good. All of those parts, you know, they just bolt off. That's gonna be like half an hour repair. And it's gonna be brilliant. Brilliant, yeah, just beautiful. Perfect. I missed you. Aww. Oh, I have missed you. Oh, you with all of your mismatched paint too. Oh. And what I didn't say in the last episode, those panels, sooner or later, they're gonna go out too. Everything will be also, like I said, painted, you know, so the car actually looks good, you know. The wiper blades are good and they are original from Smart. I don't want to know how much it cost. Probably half a kidney and your arm. Yes, the wheels. Here is wheel number 1, which is in pretty good condition. And you get the annual niddly bit, but you know, that is pretty okay. Wheel number 2, however, I would say it has seen better days. It looks like they took a nail file and just started filing at it. Which is probably because, and here's my theory, the previous owner was driving the car, all of a sudden stone tip hits, and you know, the wheel just explodes or something, and then they were like, how much does it cost to do both? Pretty expensive. Let's take a smaller wheel size and put it on there, and it's gonna be cheaper. I mean, it works. It doesn't look good, but it works. So my plan is to do 3 hours of drifting until there is no profile on those wheels, and then we can put those wheels on. I don't know if that's gonna be how it's gonna be, but that's the plan for now. So we'll see if the plan changes, because you know, once those wheels are off, I mean, yes, we could use it as spare wheels, but they have a dot of 2020, so they are nearly 5 years old, you know, so not really there, but slowly approaching the age where they should be changed. just because the rubber isn't that nice anymore. So, you know, when I get my driver's license back, if I get it back, we'll do that. In the meantime, it's gonna be... What is it gonna be? When we've checked, the only thing broken isn't even the bumper, it's the brackets. Then, no airbags deployed in the interior, like I said before. That is good. And you know, in the rear there isn't even anything there, so now, let's bring those back before you trip on them. But the tires are pretty good, they're Wertheim. So that is a pretty good company, and they are pretty beefy, so you know, quite a lot of tire thread left, which is a shame for this tire, because it will have to be replaced anyways, but you know, this tire probably is in the best shape of all 4 of them, and it's off the car. That says something.